Hello. Today you will be able to find area of composite figures and use that process to solve real-life problems. First, let's review some formulas for the area. The area of the rectangle is the length times the width. So if I have a rectangle of 7 feet of length and 4 feet width, so just multiply 7 times 4 to get 28 feet squared as the area of the rectangle. And the area of the square is the side times itself, or the side square. So if I have a square with 9 centimeters of side length, so just multiply 9 times itself. So 9 times 9 is 81 centimeters squared is the area of the square. The formula for the area of triangle is half BH, and B is the base since H is the height. So if I have a triangle with dimensions of base 4 feet and 5 feet for the height, just multiply half times 4 times 5. Half 4 is 2 times 5 is 10, so it's 10 feet squared. The area of circle is pi r squared. So if I have a circle with the radius of 6 inches, just multiply 3.14, which is the approximated value of of pi, by the radius squared, so 3.14 times 6 squared, which is 36 times 3.14, which is 113.04 inches square. Let's practice. The rectangle with the base of 9.2 meters and the height of 4.3 meters can be found, the area can be founded by multiplying half pH, so half 9.2 times 4.3, get 19.78 meters squared. The area of the rectangle is just the multiplication of the length times the width. So I have 7.25 times 3 is 21.75 meters squared. The area of the given circle with the diameter of 5 centimeters. So we just can divide 5 by 2 to find the radius. So I have 2.5. Then pi times 2.5 squared is 19.625 thousandths centimeter squared. And the square with side length of 15 meters, we can find the area by multiplying 15 times 15, which is 225 meters squared. Way to go. Let's look at some new formulas for area. The parallelogram contains the sloped side and the base. So we just need the height for the area. It's exactly like the rectangle. So I have BH instead of LW. So the base here is 7 and the H is 5. So just multiply 7 times 5 to get the area of the parallelogram, which is 35 feet square. The B here, or the base, is 12 and the height is 6. So just multiply 12 times 6 to get the area of the parallelogram, which is 72 feet square. Base of 8 inch and height of 3.5 inches. You can multiply them to find the area of the parallelogram, which is 28 inches square. One more formula about the trapezoid. The trapezoid contains 2 bases and 1 height. So the area of the trapezoid is half each for the height times the addition of the bases. So it's half h times b1 plus b2. If the first base is 7 inches, and the second base is 4 inches. Since the height is 2 inches, so just multiply half times 2, open a parentheses, and then plot inside the parentheses the bases, the value of the bases. So I have 7 plus 4 is 11, and 11 times 2 is 22, divided or multiplied by 1 half is 11 inches square. Here the bases are vertical, so I have 10 inch and 6 inch. 10 plus 6 is 16, multiplied by 4 divided by 2 is 32 inches square. The bases here are 23 and 17, so just write half times 9 times 23 plus 17 to get 180 inches square. Let's practice. Let's look at composite figures now. The composite figures are made up of two or more shapes. To find the area of the composite figure, you must decompose the figure into shapes with area that you know, and then find the sum of these areas. So just decompose the figures or cut it to um, um, some shapes that you know already. Let's take an example. And the figure at the right side, you can see a semicircle and a triangle. The semicircle with a diameter of 6 meters, we can find the area of this semicircle by half because it's semi, by r squared, and r here is half of 6, so it's half by 3 squared, so it's half 3.14 times 9, which is 14.1 meter. So the area of the semicircle is 14.1 meters squared. And the area of the triangle is half BH, so half 11.6, which is 33 meters squared. To find the total area of the composite figure, I just need to add the area of the semicircle to the area of the triangle to find the total area. So I have 14.1 meters plus 33 meters squared is 47.1 meters squared. It's always squared if we're talking about area. So it's written here a mistake. So I should write 14.1 meters squared and 33 meters squared. Find the area of the composite figure at the right side. The area can be separated into trapezoid and a rectangle. Actually, it's a square. So I have a square with the side length of 20. So 20 times itself, 20 times 20 is 400, is the area of the square. And the area of the trapezoid is half h, the addition of b's. So the h here is the small area or the difference between the base down and the corresponding or the parallel base above. So I have 25 down and 20 above or up. So the difference between them is just 5. So the height of this trapezoid is 5. So half times 5 times 13 plus 20 is 82.5 meters squared. Add it to the 400 meters squared, which is the area of the square, to get 482.5 meters squared is the area of the total area of the composite figure. Awesome. Let's try our problems. Pedro's father is building a shed. How many square feet of wood is needed to build the back of the shed shown at right? So I have This figure is a composite figure of two regular figures or known figures to us. So I have here the rectangle and the triangle. The triangle with the base of 15 and height of 4 the area of this triangle can be founded by the formula of half BH. So half 15, 4, which is 30. So the area of this triangle is 30, and the area of the rectangle is just multiply 15 times 12, which is 180. So just 180 is the blue area, to 30, which is the brown area, to get 210 feet squared as a total area of the composite figure. What about the shaded areas? Find the area of each shape and subtract. Here he's looking um, uh, to find the area that given in shaded. So it's just a rectangle minus a small rectangle. So I multiply 13 times 7 minus 4 times 3 to get 79 centimeters squared, and that's it. Thank you for watching.